How do we help others create a deep sense of purpose for reading the written word? The brain is a muscle which must learn to put ideas or concepts into practice. This is how lifelong reading enjoyment is created, by people helping one another. Just as one learns to ride a bike, at first we are shown with much enthusiasm the joy of riding a bike with a lot of support and safety measures. A gradual release process is applied throughout and can be revisited as much as is needed to help the learner gain confidence. Differentiated support is provided to reassure that one day soon they won't have to rely on others to balance, steer, pedal, accelerate, brake, and turn. Shared time and shared paths that are frequently used by other bike riders at different levels of expertise will help the learner see various methods of learning. When learners see how others handle different strategies and recover from failed attempts, they begin to build their own methods, and that creates confidence. Pretty soon, they are flying solo. We let them free, knowing that they will do well to remember the many other safety precautions they were taught. Once they've acquired an innate sense of confidence, they are able to function among others and with others, and the learning continues and facilitates overall social development. Gradual release of responsibility for reading and writing applies in much the same way as learning to ride a bike with confidence. The level of teacher as guide and support diminishes as the learner finds a more innate sense of purpose for reading and writing enjoyment. Balanced literacy as a framework has many components which have many instructional approaches to help with the gradual learning process of reading and writing. Balanced literacy uses a differentiated approach for the needs of students that are determined through appropriate assessment methods and administration. Balanced literacy utilizes varied approaches where applicable in any of the four major components as needed, spanning from modeled to independent learning. Read Aloud allows the learner to listen to text as the educator models a new reading or writing strategy or revisits one for the tasks ahead. Only the reader has a copy of the text. Shared reading requires that everyone view the same text at the same time as educators shows learners where the strategy being learned can be applied. Learners practice and are open to critique. Shared reading can create a deep sense of community where people can share opinions and unique perspectives on how the strategy can help us gain deeper understanding. Shared reading can be used for media texts as well as written texts. Educator points out key areas that are important to notice. Guided reading allows the educator to be a guide as learners practice reading independently and applying the strategy being practiced appropriately. Guided reading allows learners to think independently using the same text, then sharing their metacognitive process, what they notice about their own thinking processes as they read and/or write. Independent reading and/or writing allows learners to confidently share what they've read or what they've written and openly accept feedback. Independent readers can bring their own texts to the table and discuss deeper content and gain higher order thinking skills through a strong ability to read and understand text.